I personally consider 2025 to be the worst year of my life. I'm 27 years old, it's 2025. And there, I said it. I've had this thought for a few days now, and I've been wondering to myself, should I say it out loud? Or should I just keep keeping it to myself? And I realize if I keep it to myself, perhaps it's just going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy that haunts me and continues to make my days more difficult. And well, if I just say it out loud, I can be like, you know what, the year has happened and it has finished happening. And so perhaps something good might happen this year, but at least 2025 so far has been the worst year of my life is all I can say. And maybe my opinion will change later in the year. But so far, I haven't experienced a year worse than this in my entire life. And it's not because my father has died this year and stuff like that. It's a lot of things combined, including that. That is a huge factor. That's probably 50% of it. But this year, I have been reduced to levels, how do I put it, man-wise, that I have not been at before. The year that I left my father's house, I left as a big boy. And I've always been independent to a specific degree. I don't know how to put this out here, but this phase I'm in now, financially, it's never been this tough. Physically, I was going to the gym and then work demands became too demanding and I couldn't keep up with that schedule. My last gym sub literally wasted because I only went like twice after subscribing the entire month. And then even now that I have some free days to go, the gym fee has increased. My income has drastically reduced, so I can't even afford the new increment. And so I do push-ups at home. And then there's mountain bills, I have that to bear. Maybe I'm emotional with the period, but I know I'm not because I've not been here before. Like this level of difficulty to face this. Now it's like I'm ranting. But you see, the fuck-up thing is that while I know all of these things are true and are happening to me, I still know that it's a phase. You should talk it out. Do what you're looking to do, just do the small things well. You go come up from mama and you look at this and laugh later. I'm aware, but it doesn't still change my reality. I'm still in the shit. So it's just a funny but difficult place to be. And I know there are phases after this one, but I don't even know what phase they are. I just know, okay, there's one of abundance, but there's also one of future problems and, wahala in front. And I really don't know, honestly, which kind life be this? I don't even know if I'm going to share this episode. Like, I'm recording this as per NYSCeries, but what is the value inside this thing, Okay, now I'm thinking, what are the positives of this? Coming to this city, I've learned that the demands for speed and for focus and for seriousness are different. In Abuja or Makurdi, you can be a bit lackluster. Here, at least here while I'm working, and the place I'm working and the demands that I have professionally, I cannot slack. I do video editing for the studio. I have to deliver a video within 24 hours. It's not as if, okay, somebody will beat me or they will sack me if I don't, but that is the standard, So I have to keep up to that. That's one thing I've learned, and I know that is a skill that is going to help me in the future if I go anywhere else, because now that degree of seriousness is better than 99% of the rest of the country. So that's good. The second thing is my knowledge of management of money. Like, I've taught money and I didn't have what they call it again, financial literacy. I thought I did, but if I had the knowledge, I didn't have the wisdom. So I misused the funds that I had in the past. And so in this period now, not having it, I'm so downloading information about like what to do with funds, trying to manage the little ones that is coming in, and just learn. Like, I'm learning so much. How do I manage relationships now? I just had to break up with somebody. Probably 4 months ago. And I'm learning things about relationships and I'm learning things about myself. So there's a part of it, I'm aware that I'm learning so much stuff that is increasing my knowledge base and it's changing who I am as a person. Like the guy that I was 6 months ago, it's not this guy now. I'm broken now. I'm unhappier now. But like, I'm gaining so much more knowledge. I've gained so much more knowledge now. So I can be thankful for that, but I don't like the fact that there is a certain lack in some areas of my life. Something else that I can be grateful for is the fact that I'm aware that the knowledge that I'm getting now is going to make my next phase or wave of abundance much more fulfilling and satisfactory, because I have the information I need to make sure I don't get back to this stage again. I have the motivation. Even if I don't have the information I have the motivation that will make me not to want to ever be in this type of stage again. Where I'm having to live with somebody who has been fantastic, by the way. I'm having to work for somebody that I don't like. Good experience, good knowledge. God, I'm learning how to edit pictures, how to take pictures as a photographer. Dope stuff. But I don't like to have to work on somebody else's vision and still be, not as a team member or a partner, but as a staff or employee. That one is probably just my ego, which I need to kill. But it is what it is, and I'll accept it. I'm happy with it. In fact, am I happy? I'm not happy with it. I'm just understanding of it. So, like most episodes, this NYSCeries is for posterity. I keep it. This one I'm not sharing it on WhatsApp. This one is just going to come out. This episode will come out under the radar because it's one of those ones that I'm going to keep and just hopefully to come out 5 years from now when I'm doing abundantly well, and then somebody listens to it and is like, God damn it, this guy was in the mud. And then they'll screen record it. Thank God it's not on video. And then post it and it'll be like, damn, people do see their future. Which reminds me, somebody came to the studio one time. Grown man, established, was giving advice and talking. My boss was complaining about the things he doesn't like about me to him and all that stuff. And then he said, and he was saying, have you watched Kanye West's documentary? Yeah, take that. He was so inspired by that. In fact, if I've not watched it, I should go and watch it. And I should go and watch it. When somebody knows he's going to make it, he was saying all those things. He was even recording himself. That's why he would advise me. Take pictures, take videos, record yourself. Because boss was telling him I like editing, but I don't finish my edits fast enough. I don't take videos when I see, take advantage of opportunities to do stuff. That's one thing with this city. You have to take advantage of opportunities. There are opportunities everywhere. But I'm coming from a place where you can just choose to do it or not, and more often than not, you choose not to do it. But in this city, you are supposed to take advantage of every opportunity that your eye sees. Anyway, I don't do that stuff. So, he was telling him how I don't do it. And again, the man was like, in Kanye West. So he doesn't know I have a Facebook, I've been an Instagram page where I talk about these things. And I've said multiple times that I'm destined for greatness and I know this shit already. He doesn't know that stuff. But I guess we're just trying to impart knowledge. That's what these older men like to do. But they're stuck in their ways and their opinions. But they have information to impart anyway. I'm just rambling, honestly. I'm just rambling. But it's tough. Anyway, there's a thing that I did. Because once I realized that my other streams of income were drying up and I haven't done the things I was supposed to do with the income that I was getting, I started a page to advertise my video editing. So if I get clients for video editing, that could be income, because my major problem, as Mayweather told me, is income. I told him, I don't understand, man. My life is going a certain way that I don't get. And he said, yeah, your problem is income, Sha. All your problems, you know what to do with money when you get it. You just need to get steady flow of income. Yeah, I'm a corporate PPA pays, but now I've never been reduced to just those two sources of income before. I'm just ranting. Jesus Christ. Who has the patience to listen to this thing up until this point? I think I'm just going to stop here. The rest will be for my journal. And yeah, I'm sure this part to be in my book as well. Yeah, I'm writing that book, and I'm low-key seeing that book to be something that would shoot my income or revenue, or what do I call it, out of how do I put this? I don't know, man, but I believe that book is going to really, really do something to my finances, because it's the first of its kind, and I'm writing it from my heart. So when the podcaster comes out, buy it. Even if you don't buy it, there are 8 billion people on earth. If I sell to 1 million, which is 0.01% of the earth's population, I will be fine with it. I just got to finish that book. Actually, I have to actually finish that book. Maybe that's what's even holding me safe. Let me see. What are the decisions I can make right now? I have to audio treat this episode. In fact, it's over. I'm going to just leave this episode here.